स्टूडेंट, वेलकम टू गुरुवरिया। दोस्तों, आज के इस सेशन में आपके फर्स्ट यूनिट में से सेकंड चैप्टर दैट इज अ साइनॉप्सिस द स्विस फैमिली रॉबिन्सन का वार्मिंग अप देखने वाले। So first of all, we will see the warming up of this chapter. Let's start. Question first, do you know any stories about people who were lost in uninhabited places and were later rescued? Name them. Answer yes. In 1971, the Robertson family boarded their yacht Ludacy at Falmouth Harbour, Cornwall, to sail around the world. 18 months into the trip, they were 200 miles from the Galapagos Island when catastrophe struck. Their boat was hit by a pod of killer whales and destroyed within minutes. The faculty scrambled aboard a leaky raft, and when that finally deflated, 17 days later, they made for their dinghy, the Ednaman. There was only enough water for 10 days, and the only food on board consisted of a bag of onions, a tin of biscuit, 10 oranges, 6 lemons, and a half pound of glucose sweet. When that ran out, family drank turtle blood to survive. Here we have completed the first question. Now we will be moved towards the second question. Question second, think of one of your favorite and interesting stories and fill in draw an outline chart like the one is shown below. Like here, change, problem or challenges, scene first, scene second, scene third, title of the story, climax, the most intensively exciting point, the problem resolved, normally restored end, and how many scenes as there are in the story. Like that, we have to also write the stories. Many times the climax is near at the end. A few stories end with a climax to achieve great effect. The real cast was title, change, problem and challenge. The famous explorer Ernest Shackleton and his crew of 28 men left England aboard and ship Endurance on 8 August 1914 to fulfill his dream of crossing the South Polar continent from sea to sea. Then first, during expedition, the ship got trapped in ice. Shackleton and his men found themselves marooned in Antarctica for 5 months. Then second, they lived on the top of floating ice, fed on cells, and kept warm by playing hockey and dog sill racing. In April 1916, Shackleton and 5 of his men set off in 3 small lifeboats they had recovered to find help of Elephant Island. Scene third, the 6 men spent 16 days crossing 1,300 kilometers of the ocean. The 6 men landed on a uninhabited part of the island. Afterward, what is the climax of the story? Climax. Their last hope was cross 26 millions of treacherous mountains and glaciers until they finally reached a whaling station where they found help. The problem resolved, normalcy restored, and Shackleton returned to rescue the men on Elephant Island, and amazingly, apart from some missing toads from force bites, not one member of 28-man crew was lost. Next, find the meaning of anticlimax. Answer, anticlimax means some appointing end to an exciting, impressive series of events. Here we have completed the second question. Now we will be moved towards the third question. Question third, divide the class into 4 to 6 groups. Each group selects for itself one of the difficult situations listed below. Each group imagine themselves to be that situation. First, marooned on an island. A group passenger are marooned on an island in the middle of the ocean. Second, lost in the forest. A group of pilgrimage walking through thick jungles have lost their way. And last, stranded on the highway. A team of players from an office have got down at the wrong place on a highway at night. It is a lonely spot. Describe their surroundings in 4 to 5 sentences. Every group in your class, there will be now 4 to 6 groups. One group select maroon on an island situation. Second group will select lost in a forest, and third group will select stranded on the highway. So we have to describe it in a 4 to 5 sentences. I will write here some. There is no hint of human life apart from them. They say the vast ocean lay in front of them and huge mountains behind them. The island itself appears to be rather big, for they find themselves on a long and near endless stretch of beach comprising of pearl white sand. They are standing on the edges of what appears to be thick and wide island jungle. Next question, write the reaction of the companions using exclamation. What awful weather! Exclamatory mark. Alas, I am not in the while exclamatory mark. Oh God, semi exclamatory mark. I don't know what to do in this situation. Using your imagination, write what is the only ray of hope for them. They get unexpected help due to their luck. Next question, two members of group are going out to try to get help. They can take any five things with them. Write what they choose, why they choose it. Water. It might have to walk quite a distance and may feel thirsty. Build a fire. Rescue will understand someone needs help. Stick and cloth. Create a rescue signal. First aid. In case of injury, long and solid sticks. Create shelter to rest. Basic spare to defend from predators. In this way, we have completed the warming up of the चैप्टर. आई होप आपको यह बहुत अच्छे तरह से ध्यान में आया होगा. अगर आपको इसमें भी प्रॉब्लम हो, डाउट हो तो कमेंट कीजिए. इसी तरह से इस चैप्टर से रिलेटेड जो अदर वीडियोस है वो देखने के लिए हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, बाजू में दिख रहे बेल आइकन पर प्रेस कीजिए और वहां पे ऑल कीजिए ताकि आपको वीडियो के बारे में सभी नोटिफिकेशन मिलते रहे. इसी तरह से सभी क्लास के सभी सब्जेक्ट के वीडियो एक ही जगह पे देखने के लिए प्ले स्टोर पे जाइए, गुरुवर्या एकेडमी सर्च कीजिए और हमारे एप्लीकेशन इंस्टॉल कीजिए. यह एप्लीकेशन सबके लिए बिल्कुल फ्री है. एप्लीकेशन इंस्टॉल करते समय अगर आपको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम हो, डाउट हो, तो हमारा जो ऑफिशियल नंबर है उस पर आप मैसेज कर सकते हैं. दोस्तों, मैसेज करने के बाद हमारी टीम आपको एप्लीकेशन इंस्टॉल करने में मदद करेंगे. एप्लीकेशन के लिंक आपको इस वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में भी मिलेंगे, वहां पे भी आप ज्वाइन हो सकते हो. इस हमारे कुछ सोशल मीडिया अकाउंट्स हैं, उनके भी लिंक्स आपको इस वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिलेंगे, वहां पे भी आप ज्वाइन हो सकते हो. इस एप्लीकेशन में हमने चैट सेक्शन दिया है जिसके भीतर आप आपके सभी डाउट्स आपके जो क्लास अदर क्लासमेट्स हैं उनके साथ ग्रुप डिस्कशन करके सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. वहां पे हमारे टीचर्स भी हैं, उनके साथ भी आप डिस्कस करके आपके सभी डाउट्स क्लियर कर सकते हो. तो आज के इस सेशन में यहाँ पे हम रुकेंगे. जल्दी मिलेंगे अगले सेशन में नए वीडियो के साथ. तब तक के लिए बाय बाय दोस्तों, टेक केयर.